when you get that opportunity to like love on you and do self-care, and it's like, well, what does that look like?
True.
We are becoming.
Yeah.
She's a woman of God. We're becoming women of God
Yes.
to what he called us to. Have not yet arrived, but we are healing on purpose, with purpose, and with power.
Yes. And do we feel selfish to take the time for ourselves? And I'll take it a step further. If the plane really was going down, would you really put your mask on first, or you gonna save your kids?
We're going to save our kids. It's time to reprogram.
It's time to reprogram.
Vulnerable, which means you have to be able to show it all to me. And I think that once we learn that we can be vulnerable, naked, transparent, unashamed with God, then it'll help us to be unashamed
with others.
with others.
Yeah. By the time we're 40, we realize I need to heal emotionally, mentally, and spiritually before I show up as me again.
Even though whatever state you're in, you still in God's hands.
And it's still helping you become.
Yes.
As women becoming, if we make the decision that we're going to become who God called us to be, point blank, period, they don't matter.
Exactly. All right. Hey.
Guys.
Welcome to the Skittles&Clink and Friend.
And friend.
We got Friend on. We be so
Yes.
excited when
Friend
you
is
here.
back.
Thank you for coming again.
Yes, I'm excited.
I'm excited to have
I'm
you.
excited.
We're always happy when you come by.
Oh, thank you, friend.
And it's Women's Month.
It is. And we're going to close the month off by talking about becoming the women God called us to be, healing for purpose and power in midlife. Ooh.
Midlife.
Midlife.
Midlife. That's
That
the
just
age
means
thing.
40 and over.
Okay. I was about to ask you, Dr. Hines, what does that midlife?
I think midlife is between 40 and 65.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is.
Anywhere in between.
Yeah. And then what's after that? Elderly? I'm just playing. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Because we not old.
We
just
ain't
older.
old.
We getting older.
Yeah.
But we not old.
We know.
We mid, though.
We
We
midlife.
mid.
That's okay. I'm okay with midlife. The
Yeah.
opposite is to be dead. So I thank God to be alive.
You crazy.
We definitely thank God for life. Yeah,
I'm happy to be alive. Yes.
Yes.
There's so much going on, you guys.
It
and
is.
It's a lot. It's
It
a
is.
blessing to be alive. It
It
really is. So yeah.
This is our friend.
Okay, you want to see my face? There we
Okay,
go,
there we
friend.
go.
All right.
All right.
Anywho, thank you, Dr. Hines. Oh, ladies, we hope that you guys enjoyed last week's episode. It was so much fun.
It was fun. It was fun.
It was fun having
Yeah.
you on and
Thank
talking
you.
about our road trip.
Yeah.
And listen, I think we're going to change the name, y'all.
Skittle
Clink and
yet.
Dr. Hines.
I said Skittles&Clink and friends.
And
Listen,
friends.
I'm
Yo,
trying to adopt.
so
What do they say? Recruit. I'm trying to make
Y'all
her.
tell us what
Tell
y'all
us
think.
what y'all
No,
want.
Skittles
Please
and Clink
tell.
got this on lock. I come back whenever they need friends, but they got this on lock. It's the Skittles and Clink show.
But we love having you, Dr.
Oh,
Hines.
thank you,
It's
friend.
so much fun.
Thank you,
Like,
friend.
We have a blast. And
Yes.
she keep us like,
Mhm.
get to it, ladies. Because me and her just be scatterbraining sometimes.
Yeah, we just
She
sit
be on
and
this
talk.
couch all the time. I'm going to get her a chair.
But we are at the end of Women's Month.
We are.
And my realization is that we are becoming.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have not arrived.
I
We are
like that.
becoming. And we want our women to become with us.
Yeah.
Become the women God called us to be.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Because go ahead, friend.
I was just going to tell our viewers to tap in with us.
Oh, yes. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so you guys tap in with us. Like, share, post.
Yeah.
Make sure you comment and tell
Subscribe.
somebody else. Yeah,
Mhm.
subscribe. We're almost at 200 subscribers on
Really?
YouTube. Yes, I think we're like 180
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
So if you guys haven't
wow.
subscribed to us on YouTube, make sure you go to the YouTube
Yes.
channel. That's
Yeah.
where all of our episodes are.
Mhm. And you know I'm a big ballooner, so I'm going to get some balloons when we hit
For the
200. Because I would like to celebrate. Because
Yeah, we gonna
it was
celebrate.
just a dream.
Once we get to
Aw.
200.
Now it's a reality.
Now it's a reality.
And you should celebrate.
I like to celebrate, Dr.
And
Hines.
so we
sure.
should be like, look at us now.
No, congratulations, friend.
Thank you. Yes, in advance.
Cause we're gonna receive that
Yes.
this week. Make us 200.
Yes.
Right now. Tag a friend. Look at me.
Tag a friend.
Logging on all your YouTube logins.
We had talked too because you guys, please, if you're watching and liking, start putting your name down in the comments. Y'all
Yes.
text us, and we appreciate the text.
Yeah, we
No,
do
but
appreciate the text.
Gigi,
Yes.
keep texting us.
Yes.
Okay. But we
And
were
wait,
like,
and Sister Nora.
oh, and Sister Nora and them peach cobblers. I done listen, Sister Nora. You want to send me a cobbler? Okay, my bad. Anyways, please put your name in the comments. Let
Yes.
us know you watching.
yes.
It encourages us to go through and see. We love the text. We get on the
Yeah.
phone at night and be like, oh, this person.
And we have a lot of likes that from our YouTube channel, but we can't see who they're from.
We can.
Yeah. So
Now
just
we
say
want
that
to
you
tell
guys are
you
watching so we
thank
know.
you.
Mhm.
Yes. Thank you for
Show some
supporting.
love to my friends.
Yes.
Show some love.
And listen, if y'all like Dr. Hines, please put it in the chat because we love having her. I'm really trying to get her a permanent seat now and adopt and recruit.
No, I'm trying to get a permanent seat
Yeah.
so you get out this couch.
Yo, stop it.
I ain't stunned you in this couch.
Every episode.
Yes, listen.
Not this couch.
This couch.
I'm telling
She
you,
just wanted to be closer to you, friend.
I did. I bought this with you and not. I mean, it was donated with you and not. So I didn't buy
not
it.
this one.
I didn't-
Please, not this
Y'all
one.
crazy.
Maybe the one when we was in Houston.
Oh, Prophetess Whitney,
Listen,
thank you. See?
yes.
Prophetess,
Somebody
you didn't
messed
mess her up because every time she sit on your couch, now she don't
Now
want to
she
sit on
Somebody
mine.
send the link to that couch.
Or just bless them with it. How about that?
Listen, we'll take it.
Ship
Gladly
it. Ship
take
it on to Arizona.
Listen, we'll shout you out. We'll shout you out.
I think we do every episode anyways. I love
Yeah,
her.
she's a beautiful woman of God. Speaking of which, we are becoming.
Yeah.
She's a woman of God. We're becoming women of God
Yes. Yes.
to what he called us to.
Yes.
Have not yet arrived, but we are healing on purpose,
On purpose.
with purpose,
Uh-huh.
and with power.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
I like
So shout out to the women's for Women's Month.
Women's Month.
Yes.
Okay, speaking of, because I know the last time you said you went to a conference that you didn't have to preach at,
Mm-hmm.
but you will be preaching
We'll be.
at a women's
Yes.
conference the end of
Oh yes, the end of
This
this month.
month,
It's the
That's
women's
tomorrow.
conference. Yes.
It should be tomorrow.
It should be tomorrow.
right?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if y'all in the area,
Please
Come
come.
on.
Yes, come on.
Yes.
March 27th.
Yes.
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Free to
Yeah.
worship.
Free to worship.
Women's
1818
conference.
East
Southern Avenue.
Yes.
Mesa, Arizona.
For our women in Christ.
Yes.
Come be
Celebration.
blessed.
Yes.
Yes.
And hear Dr. Hines. And meet her in person.
Yes.
Meet friend in person.
Yes. Meet friend.
Now listen, I'm a little overprotective about friends.
Look at her eyes,
I'm
Dr.
looking at all three cameras.
Because she going to be packing.
Listen. Come on, Mother's Lord.
Lord Jesus.
I rise with them.
You is so good.
No, but we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
So coming out and
Who are
would
your
love to
other
see you.
speakers
Yes.
too? Dr. Hines and who else?
and then
Lady Bell.
Lady Bell from Illinois.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicago is going to be
On
with
Saturday.
us. And she's teaching a prayer clinic.
Yeah,
And
Saturday.
so
Wow.
that's going to be phenomenal. If you guys know anything about her, if you don't want to miss.
You don't.
It starts at 10 a.m. Same location. We'll put the information in the chat.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
put the information
yeah.
in the chat.
So
We would love for you guys to join us on Saturday. We'll actually have light breakfast, lunch. We're gonna have lunch.
Lunch.
So register. Put
Yeah.
the information for register, and it's
And it's
free.
free.
It's free.
It's free,
Yes.
guys.
Yeah.
So this is about prayer. So this is something that you don't want to miss.
Yeah.
Miss, because when I say she get down for the get down,
Listen.
and she plays no games.
Are we not talking about women of God?
Listen.
That's a woman of God.
And becoming.
Woman of God. Wait a minute. Well, okay, so
Yes.
let me just say this when I'm talking about because she had me weak when she was like, because we had her once before and she was talking about, people always say keep me in prayer. Keep me in prayer. She said, I'm gonna pray for you, but I ain't gonna keep you in prayer. I ain't gonna keep praying for you. Like, nah, something gonna
Gotta
have
learn
to
to
change.
pray.
Yeah, something gonna have to change. Like,
wow.
my prayers is powerful and something gonna change, so I ain't gonna keep praying the same prayer.
Right. That's good.
And she
That's
said it just
good.
like that.
But it is
Yeah.
good.
Yes, that's true.
It is good.
Yeah,
You know
I
what that
could-
remind me
yeah.
of one time
What?
Dr. Haas said,
What
now
you
I'm going
say?
to go through this with you for 30 days. Maybe 60, but then we got to figure something out.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, that's good, Dr. Haas. Like, you on the schedule.
No, that means
You got to get this together.
We gotta be
Don't
progressive.
get comfortable.
Don't get comfortable.
Yeah, don't get comfortable
Yeah.
leaning on my prayers. Because I could care without carrying.
Listen.
Last week was amazing.
It was
ladies. Oh,
amazing.
my God.
It was so many nuggets.
It was fun.
Aw.
Okay.
Or
Yes.
meals.
Yeah.
It was definitely meals. Yes.
Talking about
We got
nuggets.
full. We got
We
full.
did.
So speaking of which, as we become the women God called us to be, I don't know about you guys, but I have had moments and seasons in life where I felt I lost myself.
Oh, yeah.
So how do you speak to losing yourselves in caregiving, marriage, survival mode, ministry? Like, how do we encourage our women to not lose themselves, or if they have, to find themselves?
Find themselves.
I think it's very easy to lose yourself in those things where you pour all of you into those things,
Yeah.
trying to build that thing. And you forget about the things that you like, the things that builds you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. For me, I think it just clicked one day. And I started to remember the things that I like.
Yeah.
And do them without
Yeah.
guilt. Because I think when you pour into other things, sometimes you can start feeling guilty about pouring into yourself
Mm-hmm.
because those things are always needy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
that's true.
and or people
Yeah.
are always needy.
Yeah.
These kids, they always need something.
Yeah.
So as a mom, you pour into them, but then you forget to pour into yourself. And so just realizing that, well, maybe baby steps. Thinking about what you like, what makes you happy.
Yeah.
And then when you do those things, we talked about this last
Yeah.
week too, being present in that moment.
Yeah.
So that you can get everything out of it
Yeah.
that you intended to get.
I would say, I don't know, I married young, so I didn't even fully discover what I liked yet. I think I got lost before I figured that out. Right? So there are some women who are like, when you get that opportunity to like love on you and do self-care, and it's like, well, what does that look like?
True.
What do I like?
Yeah.
Like, when did I get to go to a comedy show? When did I
Yeah.
get a chance to travel? When did I? So some of that I think is discovery. Like, not getting lost is continuing that journey of discovery with you, right? Because I think when you get lost in survival, you stop discovering. Because I'm too caught up in this.
Surviving.
Right. To discover other things about me or even other things about life. Like, I got to make sure this happens.
Right. Right. That I never thought about it like
Yeah.
that. Because I got married at 27, 28, one of them.
So you had lived a little
But
bit.
I had lived it,
Yeah.
and I love to live.
Yeah.
So I had things that I did
Mhm.
and I enjoyed. And I think after that, after marriage and kids and ministry and work and different kind of work,
Mhm. Mhm.
the things that you were passionate about for just you,
Just you.
it just
I like how you said that.
yeah.
Because I don't want it to look like I don't enjoy all the things.
No.
But it's like you would experience things and you enjoyed it, but it wasn't just for you.
For you.
Like, I experienced things with my kids.
Yes.
I experienced things with my husband. It was like, oh, that was fun. But if it was just me, would I have chosen that?
Right.
And would I have liked it if it was just me? And speak to that, friend, because
I think it's so funny. I was sitting and listening to you all, and as you were talking, it's interesting to me because I'll take it a step further. I had a baby at 17. So I wasn't just caring for myself. I didn't know what I liked because there were things that were pulling at me, right? Like I needed to take care of a kid. And then I got married by the time I was 19. You know, and so like you said, it was my identity was wrapped up in Johnny's identity. So we did because the kids needed to do, my husband wanted to do. And so now fast forward years later and my husband passed away, the kids are grown. I don't know what I like. You know, and it's been a struggle because
rediscovering.
What do I even like? Dr. Hines, there's times I sit there and I'm like, wait, do I like this, or is the TV on football because that's what we did on Sundays? And so for so long after Johnny passed, I think I had called and told you one time it was just come in the house, turn the TV on football, and let it play. I didn't sit in front of it, but that's what we did. And so now it took me probably a year to know that when it's football season, I don't like football. I don't like football. I'm being honest.
Be like, but wait, I don't like this.
I don't like this. Why is the TV even on this? But what do I like? Is there any sports I even like?
True.
You know, I've learned
So
I
then
enjoy
that's
basketball.
discovery and rediscovery.
Yeah.
I think that's the answer. That's how we don't get lost.
Yeah.
Keep discovering
Keep
you.
discovering you. But then, Dr.
And
Hines,
rediscover you.
how we
Because
take time for
midlife,
that?
well,
How do you?
gotta
Because it for me, I was pushed into that.
Yeah.
But for women who like your life is moving, the kids are growing, the marriage is still there. How do you not feel selfish trying to pull that time for yourself?
That's good.
Because a lot of times we deal with we feel selfish for taking time for ourselves.
Let me say, this is probably cliche, but let me say it like this, friend. When you on an airplane and they say,
put your mask
on first. I feel like we got lost in the sauce because we didn't take time. So the same way you make date night and kids game, and this is me time. Like, you have to be intentional. If you don't want to get lost, you got to be intentional about discovering and rediscovering you.
And not feeling guilty about it.
And not feeling guilty.
Because it's so funny.
Even I take it a step further. Not feeling guilty about it and not allowing others
to make you feel
guilty. Because a lot of times when you have kids, I still had kids even after Johnny died, but there is this pulling. And is it pulling or do we just give?
Yeah.
And do we feel selfish to take the time for ourselves? And I'll take it a step further. If the plane really was going down, would you really put your mask on first, or you gonna save your kids?
We're gonna
that's what
save
we're
our
programmed
kids.
to do.
It's time to reprogram.
It's time to reprogram. So I've been pushed into reprogramming. So I was listening to you, and it ain't easy to rediscover.
It's not.
Do I even know what I like?
But look at this, friend. If the plane is going down, that means oxygen is low for everybody.
Yes.
So if you don't put your mask on and you pass out before you get to your kids, how did you save them anyway? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if oxygen is low and we all need oxygen, how can I be any good to you if I'm not good to myself?
And that's the reality.
And that's the reality. We don't think clear without oxygen. True. We could be saying, let me get, and we huffing and puffing and about to pass out. And now I got the mask in my hand for you, but I didn't pass out. Now neither of us got our mask on. Neither one.
Even think about
so
that.
Listen.
I didn't even think about that. Ain't nobody gonna make it.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna make it.
And so I think that goes back to practicing.
Yeah.
Really taking the time to practice and not just saying it because we say it so cliche. And I think about even in the last episode where you talked about you would go get massages, but still answer the phone.
And I would.
Yeah.
You know, we do that without remembering ourselves. And then we feel guilty if we don't answer.
And then she still go home with crooks in her neck. Not no more, friend. She's sleeping now.
I'm happy too. She be like, girl, I done snored. That's good. Good.
Woke your own self.
Good. That's good. You got a real massage.
But being in the moment. That goes to for me, it's a part of being in the moment because my mind races so much with everything that life brings when life is lifing, and so my mind races. I'm thinking about what am I gonna cook for dinner, what these kids doing, and I gotta book Kylie a hair appointment, I gotta do this, all while I'm supposed to be relaxing and getting a massage.
And the masseuse just want to know light, medium. He don't know what you cooking. He don't know what the kids at.
Only one thing she
Only
needs
one
to
thing
answer.
you need to answer right now. Is this okay or do I go deeper?
Wait, no. He be like, let me tell you, Mama Sue's be like, friend already got the arrow for you.
See, he even know
He
you need
already
a fan.
know.
Look, he even know
He
you need a
already
fan.
know. He already
That is
knows.
hilarious.
First I'm
That is
talking,
funny.
like, would you like any heat? And I'm like,
Do you know who she is?
Let me tell you
it's
who I am.
I already got it's a self-care day for you today, huh? Yes, it is. I already got the arrow.
Put that watch away and that phone away.
Yeah.
That's
But just
good.
being present and in the moment.
Yeah.
And then not allowing the other people to make you feel guilty for taking care of you.
Yeah.
And then I think we're better when we take care of us.
We are.
When we, when we
Yeah.
experience, when we find those things, discover those things that make us happy, and then we do them, then we can show up.
Yeah. Better.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell me you go home after a massage and you still yelling at the kids.
Oh, no.
I think you're going to preserve your peace.
Oh, yeah.
At least the rest of that day.
At least for that.
At least the rest of that day.
At least the rest of that. It's
Yeah.
so funny that she said that because I think I've called you a couple times. I'm like, where you at? You was like, I'm in the bed. It's like, wait, I thought we was going to dinner.
Not
So
today. That massage
I was
was
like, oh,
good.
that massage was good.
Matter of fact, Katie gonna put that chicken in there.
The one I was worried about.
That part.
So that sounds like the answer. So I guess the next point is like, if rediscovery is key, how do you not just rediscover what you like, but who you are past 40? Like, how do you rediscover and redefine like who you are?
Oh, Dr. Hines, I say I've been on this journey of who am I? And it was, again, I think it's different when you're just trying to figure it out and then when you're forced into it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times I'm like a little kid kicking and screaming, I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this.
Yeah.
And I often vulnerable, I call her and say, you don't understand. I didn't ask for this. And she be like, when you gonna stop saying that? But it's like kicking and screaming.
Yeah.
You know, because who am I? And why do I have to think about this? And why, you know, but it's definitely not easy. It's I feel like I'm like flying from the coop all over again.
Yeah. And even though we may not like the story or the process of rediscovery, we have to accept what our identity is.
Yeah.
And I think we find it in those moments.
True.
Where we're like, I wasn't made for this, but you were.
Yeah.
Because this is who I said you are.
True. Yeah. You know, it's so funny, and I'll say this, my therapist, I do see a therapist now. I denied it for so long because I didn't think I needed it, but I started seeing somebody, and she said to me, women go through this process, because I was like giving her the why me, and she was like, Bible, women go through this process married and with a husband. She said at some point, they got to still go back to what do they like.
Yeah.
And she was
or
like,
who they are.
Who they are. She said, your story was just different.
Right.
But she was like, if Johnny was alive, at some point in your life, you still would have got back to the point of
rediscovery.
Yeah. She was like, it's a part of life.
It is.
Right.
And I was like, really? And then it clicked for me. It really did. It made it not so kicking and screaming.
Yeah.
You know.
And what about you, friend?
I think that's the over 40 part.
I think that is.
I think so too.
When that rediscovery happens, because then it's like, I think I may look at it sometimes as I've lived this, but then moving forward, how much time I got left, and how many things that I've not done that I wanted to do, right? Because we think it's like when you're young or younger, you think you have time to do these things. You're like, oh, I'll do it later. Oh, I'll buy a house and then I'll do that. Or I'll, have kids and then I'll do that. Or, when the kids now it's like when the kids get grown, then I can do this. So then I think once you get to
when I retire,
then we'll do this. But I think you get to a certain point where you're like, wait a minute, I need to start doing this stuff.
Yeah.
And so then you start to discover what it is that you want to do. I think the things that I was doing or wanted to do prior to getting married and having kids, I don't know that I'm interested in doing those things,
Mm-hmm.
but I am rediscovering or discovering what I like to do now in this age.
Mm-hmm.
When I was young, I ain't drink coffee.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm a little older.
Yeah.
I don't listen.
She
Put a
need
little
coffee
jazz
every
on
day.
the TV in the morning, and give me a little Danish
Cup of
and
coffee.
some coffee, cup of coffee, and I'm good.
Yeah. That's good.
But that's
good.
rediscovering. That's me discovering
Now.
now. And I think
yeah.
another thing is I didn't have an appreciation for nature like I have it now. Like I could just sit and sit outside and just enjoy,
be there. Yeah,
and just be
be
there. Yeah, I have a greater appreciation for that, which I didn't have then. So I think over 40 has taught me that it's a new step that you want to experience. And then I'll go back to this forever, being present in that moment, because being present have done so many things for me, like just breathing, being present in that moment and not rushing. My life has been, I don't say my whole life, but my life has been
go.
go. So just
Not just be.
stopping,
Yeah.
not just be. So just stopping, being in the moment and enjoying. And I think so for nature, like it kind of moves slow. You know, it's kind of a waterfall. You know,
Yeah.
you know, those type of things. I have a greater appreciation for it because I can just be and just enjoy that.
I think with that though, we're still talking about what we like to do and discovering, I think in that process though, we still have to kind of figure out who we are,
Yeah, definitely.
because I don't think we always know that either. Or sometimes we may have had an inkling going into this situation that this is who I am and this is how I show up. But then we get in the situation and we don't show up that way. And then we think, just like you said, I'm going to wait till I'm this age or till the kids are grown and then I'm going to be me.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to do me.
Yeah.
Right? But then rediscovery also means like, why did you wait till now to be you?
Yeah. That part.
Right?
That part.
And what we waiting
That's
on.
huge.
And what we waiting on.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I think 40 taught me that. Because like you said, if we ain't got much longer, when you going to show up?
When
You gonna show up. I like
When you
that.
gonna show up
and
as
there's
you?
only one of you.
There's only one of you.
And can't nobody be you for you.
Right.
So think about, I like to think about all the people's lives that are affected by us not being
Your authentic self. Yeah. Yeah. And that's true. That's true. I think that takes a moment and a season of healing to say it's okay to show up like me, right? So some of us, I think before 40, we go through enough situations where by the time we 40, we realize I need to heal emotionally, mentally, and spiritually before I show up as me again.
And Dr. Hines, I wonder too, do you even like you? Do you?
Because in that discovery, you may realize you don't.
You don't,
or you don't like the you
the
became.
you became.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I feel like almost like a chameleon. You see so many things, you take on so many different identities.
And you lose your own.
You lose your own.
Yeah.
And so then you're trying to figure out, okay, by the time you hit 40, you're like, wait, I don't like that. I don't want to do that anymore.
And that's not who I am.
That's not who I am.
I don't like that I showed up like that in this situation.
Yeah.
I think that speaks to what I spoke to last time about my journey to my naked and unashamed self. Because if you think about that, when he created us in the garden, we were naked and unashamed. And somewhere throughout life, we put on clothes and we became ashamed.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So getting back to that in your 40s is stripping off all these layers. Right? And not being ashamed of who you really are.
Yeah, true.
So I think we show up different because we don't like who we really are.
True.
I think that starts with being vulnerable and transparent with God first.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll share like one time, it was before, I think probably about 15 years ago. I was in prayer and I was laying on the floor, like I was laying on the floor in prayer on my back, but I was praying. And what I had on, I had like my gown on. Nobody was home. It was just me. Had my gown on, but I noticed that a part of my gown had slipped to the side. And I was like, oh, let me cover up. And what I learned in that moment is that that's me being vulnerable and naked. Not
literally, but it was symbolic. Yes.
I need
what you
to
be
be
doing
to me in the spiritual.
Wow.
Right? Vulnerable and which means you have to be able to show it all to me. And I think that once we learn that we can be vulnerable, naked, transparent, unashamed
Mhm.
with God,
Mhm.
then it'll help us
Mhm.
to be unashamed
Yeah, with others.
with others,
Yeah.
right? Because I'm thinking about the who is they, right?
Yeah.
I was
Because we
thinking
don't
the
wanna
same
be-
thing.
We
I
don't
was
want
like,
to be
who is
that
they?
because they gonna judge us,
But
right?
who is
But if
they?
we can be transparent, vulnerable, naked before God, and when I say naked, not in the natural, but like spirit, like in the spirit,
Yeah.
strip everything. Because
Right.
one, He knows
Right.
everything.
He
First of all,
Let's just
knows.
start
yeah.
there. He knows
First of all,
everything.
yeah.
But He wants us to tell
Be
Him.
vulnerable.
Right?
Yeah.
He wants us to be vulnerable,
Mhm.
not hide it from Him. Be
Mhm.
transparent with
Mhm.
Him, not try to be big and bad with Him.
Mhm.
Because if we need help, He gonna be the one that's gotta help us.
Mhm.
But if we can be that with Him, then who is they?
Who is that?
And why do we care what they
And
think?
And why do we care?
Because
Yeah.
if you can be that with God, then nothing else matters.
Because He knows every
He
scar. He
knows,
knows every tear.
yes.
He knows every gray hair. He was
knows.
there when you got it.
Yes, he knows.
So why we hiding it?
That'd be my favorite. He knows. He sees and he cares.
Right, so I'm gonna tell him again.
Yeah.
He knows.
Because he
Lord, you know
He
how I feel about
sees
this, but I'm
and
going to
he
remind you how I
cares.
feel about this.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.